Rise and shine, everyone. 6 o'clock here on your finally Friday. We've made it to the weekend. Jason and Alicia here with you.
We are waking up to some showers in certain spots around the Twin Cities Metro. So let's get to meteorologist John Ziegler with more on that. Good morning, John.
Hey, good morning, guys. Yeah, we picked up thunderstorms overnight. A lot of you needing rain, half an inch of rain for most of us or more. We'll talk about that too. We're still picking up rain showers. Current radar here. Forest Lake, you guys are waking up to rain. So 35 into the city from Forest Lake. It is going to be a little bit wet. Watch out for that. Stillwater and then over towards 94 in the western portions of Wisconsin. A little bit slower out there from the rain, and it is still active. Once we get done with that, we're going to clear things out. Today is a sunny day. It is a hot, muggy day, but we're not done. We could actually see redeveloping thunderstorms later on this afternoon. Cloud cover to start will be in the middle to upper 60s. It is muggy. Dew points hanging out in the middle 60s. You're going to feel it a little bit more like a Florida morning. And then we'll clear out. Sunshine comes out. We get to around 84 degrees in the afternoon. We will track a chance for thunderstorms this afternoon. Megan?
Good morning. Taking a look right now at the Stillwater Bridge. John mentioned the rain there. So a nice, pretty shot this morning. I love seeing water right away in the morning. Highway 36 and Highway 35. And in a bit here, we're going to talk about the 35W closure. It'll be in both directions between Bloomington and Richfield, and then some other details about northern and or northbound and southbound lanes as well, stretching a bit further into Bloomington. So we'll talk about all that in just a bit here, Jason and Alicia.
All right, Megan, thank you so much. New information in this morning about the deadly and devastating wildfire in Maui.
In the last 4 hours, we've learned 55 people have died, and according to Hawaii's governor, 1,000 people are still missing. Take a look at this new video from Lahaina, one of the areas hit hardest by the fire on Maui. Flames have nearly scorched the oceanfront town to the ground. National Guard members are currently doing water drops and searching for any survivors. Hawaii's governor says this is likely going to be the largest natural disaster in state history.
This morning, tourists are being told to stay away while vacationers are just trying to make it home safely. CC is live from MSP this morning with more. CC.
Hey, good morning. Yeah, just really devastating images coming out of Maui every day. This morning, we know that thousands of tourists are trying to get flights back home, and airlines are trying to do everything they can to help them out. So we know this morning that American Airlines has upgraded a plane headed to Los Angeles with extra seats. Southwest and Hawaiian Airlines websites are showing available flights from Maui to Honolulu for just $19. And United says they've canceled all flights going to Maui, so empty planes can be used to get passengers back. Just into the newsroom this morning, we're hearing from Hawaii vacationers who have returned.
It was literally paradise for 5 days, and the remainder, which was 2.5, was the opposite of that. There was no communication from our resort. There was no power, no updates from the resort. I stood in line at the grocery store for an hour and a half because they were letting like 3 groups of people in at a time.
Now, officials are discouraging all non-essential trips to Maui, even if you have a trip booked months out in advance. So as of this morning, airlines are also trying to help people rebook those trips, and some of them are even waiving those change fees. Now, this incident is also really impacting people here in Minnesota too. Coming up in about 30 minutes, we're actually going to be talking to a Minnesota native who lost everything in the wildfires. Guys.
All the homes that are lost, all the lives that are lost, all the history that's lost over there. It's just heartbreaking. CC reporting live for us this morning. Thank you.
All morning long. We've, of course, been getting new videos in from Hawaii into the newsroom, so be sure to stay with KARE 11 for new information as soon as it comes in. In the next 30 minutes, we're going to get a live update from the island.
More of your headlines this morning. This morning, we have an update on the search for a new public safety commissioner in Minneapolis. The position will open up in September when Cedric Alexander retires. When asked about the opening, Mayor Jacob Frey said the city is doing a lot of outreach right now and honing in on the skills they're looking for.
What we're looking for is, yes, somebody that has some public safety understanding. Of course, the substantive knowledge is important, but it's the ability to administrate, to manage. That's the kind of work that this job is ultimately going to do, because, again, what we're looking for is ultimately providing a full, comprehensive approach to public safety.
So when asked if the mayor would prefer a Minnesota candidate to someone from out of town, he said they're not taking anyone out of the running at this point.
The Iowa State Fair is in full swing, and one of the people stopping by to check out day one was Governor Tim Walz. The governor was at the fair joining the state's Democratic Party chair to stump for President Biden for the 2024 election. He talked about the major differences in the laws our state passed in the last several months, but also highlighted the ways that were similar.
Our core values remain the same. The things that built this country remain the same. And I think we're going to have an opportunity here in about 17 months to have a clear choice between moving forward, where everyone's included and we address our problems, or fighting small, petty, divisive issues that do nothing to strengthen this country.
In response to Walz's visit, Iowa GOP Chairman Jeff Kaufman sent us this statement, which reads in part, quote, Tim Walz should focus on fixing rising crime in his home state of Minnesota. It's a much better use of everyone's time than stumping for Joe Biden's record of colossal failure. Former UN Ambassador Nikki Haley and former Vice President Mike Pence are among the GOP presidential candidates who are also at the fair. Iowa remains a key testing ground for Republican White House hopefuls. All right, 6:07 in the last 9 hours. We got our first glimpse of the Vikings in action for the first time this season, really.
Just a tiny taste here. They played their preseason opener in Seattle against the Seahawks. This morning, they're heading back home to their home turf, which is where we find Eva live at TCO Performance Center. Good morning, Eva.
Jason, after that late night game, Vikings get the day off today to take a breather. Then they'll be back here at TCO Performance Center on the field tomorrow. And if you didn't stay up to watch that game, it ended in a loss for them, 24-13.